you needed to really have people in your life to have and feel love and to have a family, but certain things had kept you from that.
But don't go to sleep now.
And
it's time for Monster
and then
Castle
from that life on
Radio.
to the next one, which
featuring
was
Wolfman Mike, Jeff the Gray, Adam Shadow, and Darren, the man with 1,000 questions. Now join us as we explore the mysterious nature of our world. Igor, release the monsters from the dungeon. Crack some drinks and let go. Unwind, open your mind, just know.
Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep.
Psychics, mediums, ghosts, fireballs, lunar anomalies, Sasquatch, UFOs.
It's Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. 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 With Willie in Alaska. Our moral compass, Curtis Green. With Eric the Protector. And Hugs from Apocalypse. The Angry Dog. And Keeping It Real with Stabby McHugs. Crack some drinks and let go. Unwind, open your mind, just know.
Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep.
remote viewing, rabbit toys, glowing orbs, Martian artifacts, Chupacabra, Debbie.
It's Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. It's Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. It's Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. It's Monster Castle, Monster Castle Paranormal Radio Show.
Oh no. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is Christmas in Hell with Monstercast, the Paranormal. We call this Dirty Rotten Taro Show. This is Wolfman Mike. We're going to do some calling some people here in a minute. We usually start out the show with nothing to do with Christmas at all. I would rather play something else entirely. So, something better than that. We're going to come up with some really bad stuff. Evil, terrible music. Oh, where's my Mexican polka when you need it? That's what I want. Yeah. I'm going to look for the Mexican polka. And I'm not going to stop looking until I find it. Come on. Nobody's He's on in the chat room right now. Who cares? There's nobody in there. Nobody's coming back to me.
When I was a boy, my family bought a pig. He wasn't very smart. He wasn't very big. But we loved that pig. We raised that pig and took care of that pig. We danced around with that pig. We drank beer with that pig. Went to school with that pig. I had a bath with that pig. Sometimes I slept with that pig. Well, he was a piggy, just like no other. More than a pig. That pig was like my brother, piggy boy. Oh, piggy boy. Yeah, piggy boy. Oh, yeah. A piggy, 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 piggy boy. Down the street, oh,
Okay. 3, 2, 1. And action.
We're trying
Slam
to get
down
Kurt Green
that.
on. This is not Kurt Green.
Yeah, alright. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Alright, I'm with the Wolfman.
Cause I got something to say about it. And it goes something like this. Don't go for second best, baby. Put your love to the test.
Come on, Kurt Green. We're trying to get you down here.
Make him express how he feels. And baby, then you know your love is real. You don't need diamond rings or 18 karat gold. Fancy cars that go very fast. You know they never last. No, no. What you need is a big strong hand to
Can you?
make you feel like the queen on the throne. Make you love you till you can't come down. Don't go for second best, baby. Put your love to the test. You know you do. Make
Kurt Green is not online.
and baby, then you know your love is real. Long stem roses all the way to your heart, but he needs to start with your head. Satin sheets are very romantic. What happens when you're not in bed? You deserve the best in life, so if the time isn't right, then move on. Second best is never enough. You do much better, baby, on your own. Don't go for second best, baby. Put your love to the test. You know you got to make him express how he feels. And baby, then you know your love is real. Express yourself. You got to make him express himself. Hey, 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 hey. So if you want it right now, make him show you how. Express what he's got. Oh, baby, ready or not.
All right. Can you dig it?
We're live on KTLK.
Not now. I'm going to put it live on KTLK. I think I will. You want to go? Right now, we're just on Spreaker, but nobody's even in the chat room.
KTLK, yeah.
Because they don't.
But let's not. No, I'm sorry. That's a bad idea. We're not doing KTLK anymore, folks. Trying to get a hold of Kurt Green. He is not on. He's not available. Sorry. Oh man. Anyways, we're in the Voice of Wolfman's Discord. Anybody wants to join me? This is Christmas from Hell. If,
I gotta run the store. Why the fuck you on so goddamn early, man?
Oh, because I have to. Because he's supposed to say the 'twas the night before Christmas before midnight. So right here, it's almost midnight.
It's 5 in the damn afternoon here, man.
Well, sorry about your luck. Well, you have to do it before midnight, or you turn into a fuckhead.
Fine, I gotta go to the store.
All right. Well. Anyways, I thought I'd start early because I'm already fucking half whipped and I ran out of beer. So somebody better fucking bring me a mouth harp or something. Yep. Yep. Dennis is right. We're gonna get it out. We can't get Kurt. But maybe later. Well, it's Christmas in hell. Well, it's Christmas in hell. And everybody's coming, you're going down to. Well, if I got to go down to hell, I'm gonna take you to. Well, you gonna make me miserable, and I'm gonna take you down to hell on Christmas. Yeah, Christmas in hell. There you go. There's mouth harp, Dennis. Why you gotta do it so damn early? That's funny, man. Well, I thought we better start early unless we... Well, around here, it's already 9 p.m. So if you don't get this done soon, then, well, you're going to go to hell for not doing it before midnight. So that's why it's Christmas in hell. You're just way late behind us. We're way before you guys. Everything that happens in the world, we get to see it first. Because we're ahead of you by 3 hours. So anything that happens, right, Dennis? Obviously it happens. We get to see it first. We're 3 hours ahead of you. So, yeah. It's going to be Christmas in hell, and... here it is, Monsters of Christmas from last year. A little clip of that. Actually, I got something better. Oh, we don't want to play that. Go away. But we're going to take that up here. Good show. We're going to play this for you. Some Mexican polka. All right. Can you dig it? Here we go. A little bit of Mexican polka. Look. This is even better. Send the night wind to the little lamb. Do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb. I like lambs. A star, dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite. With a tail as big as a kite. Up on the housetop, reindeer paws. Out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little one Christmas choice. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. Up on the housetop. Do you see what I see? Up on the housetop. Do you see what I see? Up on the
And they spin round, round, and it was just wheels in the sky. Wheels within wheels, all giant. I saw wheels in the sky. I saw light. They were spinning. Wheels in the sky.
Welcome for the extreme paranormal listener. And here is your host, the Wolfman Mike. How's it going, everyone? All right. Welcome to the Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. I hope everyone can hear us. Do we have a wolf pack? Ow! Yeah. Do we have a wolf pack? It is going to be a special
No,
Christmas
you
show
don't.
tonight.
No, just don't even try. There's nobody
We're doing
there.
history of elves and history of Santa Claus and anything else alien, strange, and that's related to Christmas, basically. And I have with me tonight, I have Mr. John Madden from the UK. Oh, let's give some applause for Mr. John Madden, by the way. Everyone, come on. Let's hear it from Mr. John Madden. Thank you.
Mr. John Madden. Goodbye, Mr. John Madden. I'm sorry he wasn't really here. This is really Wolfman. I'm actually really here. But I'm not sure if you folks are really here. You're just pretending to be. You don't actually realize what's going on in the world right now. They found the Anunnaki evidence. So for Christmas, I'm going to give you that. There's real aliens are uncovering bodies in Antarctica. They're weird looking things. They're got long spines and a pot belly. And apparently elongated skulls. At the same time, they've got the DNA research from the Paracas from Peru, the elongated skulls. Some of them turn out to be actual deformations by banding of the head. And the other ones actually have turned out to be a new species of human. They have human DNA mixed with something else. So it's not quite human. They're going to have to call it something else. So it would be human, Homo sapien Paracas. I believe that's what they said. Anyways, that's my news. I'm not going to tell you any more about it unless somebody calls me. Or comes in my chat room, my voice chat room. It's pretty lonely in here. I think Willie was there a second ago. But now, there is nobody. Okay, let me check the other chat rooms quickly here. Maybe nobody can do it. It's jumping the gun on everybody. Too early for them. Yeah, it's probably too early. So, yeah, it doesn't help to do a show before Christmas. I thought everyone would want to hang out for Christmas. But it turns out that you guys are just a bunch of bummers. So I'll just play this till you guys come back. It's no fun being here by myself in a bouncy castle. Bouncy.
Which is really strange.
Evergreen.
Yeah, the Norse used to think that the tree had magical properties because it stayed alive throughout the winter. And they also, they when they were in their houses and they heard the screaming, the wind screaming, they thought that was evil spirits, and they would hang the pine needles inside their house to stop evil spirits from coming in, and put wreaths on the door.
Actually, I got a better idea. I'm going to go and do this. I think I'm going to do this. See what happens if I do this. Now, let's see what happens if we do this. Devil's wrapping Chinese food. Who's on the plate? Garfield is on my fork. The devil's out tonight and it's Christmas Eve. The devil wants to have Christmas in hell. Would you like to come to a place? Christmas in hell. Christmas in hell.
Christmas in hell, my dear. If you want to come to the Christmas dinner, you have your head removed. Christmas in hell, Christmas in hell, my dear. Would you like a plate of human ears? They will have a listen to you. Oh, Christmas in hell, Christmas in hell. Oh, oh, oh. Christmas in hell, my dear. Would you like a slice of the Christmas pie? It has to come from your leg. You will not walk out. You have to eat it too.
Christmas in hell, Christmas in hell. Would you like to have a seat? We have removed your feet. Oh yeah. Yeah. Christmas in hell, Christmas in hell. I want to torture you, please. Christmas in hell, Christmas in hell, and maybe I can whip you.
Hey, you on there?
Yeah, I am. Okay.
You can hear me?
Yeah, buddy. All right.
Hey, I'm Neil.
This is Neil.
I'm trying to get you.
All right, you're
I'm
with
trying
me.
to.
You're with me, brother.
Yeah, but my darn phone ain't working.
Well, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me
am I?
now? Can you hear me now? Hello, I hear you.
No, my Bluetooth. That's what it is.
Oh, don't use
I don't
Bluetooth.
know why.
Don't use Bluetooth. It'll mess your call up real bad.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it puts a delay on, and every time I talk to you, then it'll delay everything.
Oh.
Okay, so Christmas hugs from everyone, and evil, dirty Santa is going to be here later from hell to bring presents from the dumpster for everyone.
You know, they actually got a they actually got an evil Santa Claus too.
Oh yeah, there's such thing. Krampus, the evil, dirty Santa. He eats children.
Yeah, but every time I talk to you, it repeats itself on the phone for some reason.
Okay, that could be I had something playing in the background. Unless you got me playing in two different instances. You are listening to the show maybe at the same time as being on the phone with me?
Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing. Maybe I got to cut that off.
Yeah, you got to turn... If you're on the air with me, then you probably have to turn off your device that's playing the show.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty easy once you get the hang of this. You pretty much got it.
Okay,
Neil.
well, I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna hang up on you then.
You don't have to hang up on me. You just leave this on.
Well, it's gonna
Can't you just...
it's gonna keep on repeating itself.
Okay, well, can't
Every time I say something, it just repeats itself.
just go to your home. Just home your phone. If you're on a phone, just press the home button so it goes to your home page. You should be able to leave me on and turn off whatever's playing, or just press pause on that, or just slide down. Just slide down from the top and then just press
Okay,
pause
let
on
me
the
see if I can figure it out.
You shouldn't have to let me go to do that. We'll teach you how to do it here.
Shit.
But if you have to hang up on me or whatever, but you're in Discord, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, you shouldn't have to hang that up. You can just find. I just slide down.
Let
from
me
the
get
top.
off of it and get back on it.
Okay, if you have to do it that way, that's fine, and then turn everything else off and then come back in. That's cool.
All right.
Whatever way you know how to do it, brother. You're welcome to come back. How did you like my crazy song?
Yeah, I liked it.
Igor.
Yeah, I liked it.
Igor was just coming in. So I'm going to go get a doobie and a refreshment, even though, yeah, because it's at the bottom of the hour. And it's time. Even though. That's why we do even though. All right. Even though and even though. We don't really know why. So anyway, let's listen to some strange things while we're doing that. Hello. That's Neil. We're going to do something for a sec, and then we'll be right back. After this, I think I'm going to do... I'm just looking for a song here. This song is Pain in the Ass. I think it's kind of fitting for Christmas. I think so. Everything's a pain in the ass. I hate Christmas. So here we go. Pain in the Ass by me. Is that you, Neil?
Yeah, I'm still on there.
Okay, cool.
Is it still echoing?
It's not echoing for me.
Is it still echoing?
You're not. You've never been echoing on
it's
this.
still
end.
echoing.
Well, that's only on your end, dude. I don't know what you're doing, but it's not echoing on this end.
Oh, it's echoing on my end.
Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. That doesn't really matter. Anyways, I'm going to give you a sec to figure that out. I'm going to play a song, and we'll be right back. Wolfman and Neil on Christmas in Hell.
punch fast, just need to breathe. Whoa. Somehow, someday, somewhere, some way, no regrets at my final breath. Somehow, someday, somewhere, some way, no regrets at the final breath. Racing through our minds, break through our disguise. Now infinity time, we feel so alive. We're believing, 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 believing. Not doubting, not uncertain, no. Not doubting, not uncertain, no. Not doubting, not uncertain, no. Not doubting, not uncertain. Someday, somewhere, some way, no regrets at my final breath. Someday, somewhere, some way, no regrets at the final breath. Racing through our minds, break through our disguise. Now infinity time, we feel so alive. We're believing,
Hey, you on there? Can you hear me, Mike? I don't hear the music no more.
I'm here.
Can you hear me, Mike?
I can hear you, bro. I can hear you.
Yeah, the music stopped.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Man,
Thank you.
I got some news. I got some news, dude, to tell you, bruh.
Okay. Ah, shit. I'm fucking up here.
Yeah,
My goddamn microphone stand. Okay, there we
Tell
go.
me what-
Sorry.
tell me when you're ready.
I am ready right now. I'm just messing with my gear and shit, so go ahead.
Okay. Man, look, I got out of my car this morning, you know, to do something, and I had my phone, you know, I was looking on YouTube, you know, just listening to something.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with my
What is all that
microphone.
noise?
What's that?
Oh, okay.
I'm fucking with my microphone. It's all messed up. I had to move it. It was all fucked up, man. So I actually had to do that, but I should have turned it
Okay.
down. But that's Christmas in hell. Everything's supposed to be wrong on this show. Have you ever played a skin flute?
Nah, we're
Have you ever played a skin flute?
no. No.
I got one right here. You want to hear it? Would you like to hear my skin
Yeah,
flute?
you could go ahead and do that.
Okay, I'm gonna play my skin flute.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that?
Okay, let me tell you what. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let me tell you what happened this morning. I never encountered this before, but I had the cell phone. I had the cell phone in my hand, and I got out the car. Well, I'm looking at YouTube, and all at once, you know how you see X-rays, like everything's just X-ray.
Yeah.
Well, everything that was on the phone turned like X-ray. I mean, the figures on the phone turned, you know, X-ray. So the only thing I could think of, the aliens, they either beamed me up, man. They probably beamed up my spirit or something. You know, but I don't think I lost any time.
Yeah.
But that was the first time I ever seen that.
I gotta let
on,
hang on. I gotta let my dogs out
phone.
here. I'm listening. I gotta
Okay.
let my dogs.
Yeah, and I don't know how many times these aliens have abducted me, man. You know, I really don't. It just really aggravates me that they're doing stuff to humans, and then they don't. You know, the humans don't even remember some of the stuff that happens. You know, I remembered one time I was running inside of a spaceship. I think I saw three people in a chair, and I ran by them, and then all at once something hit me in the head. You know, and I felt it, and it was like, oh crap, you know. And then I didn't remember nothing else, but it seemed like I was in a spaceship, though. That's the only memory I have being in a spaceship, I think. But see, a lot of these dreams that people have, it's real stuff sometimes. Sometimes it's not, just a dream. It's not just a vision. But one time I had a vision of the shuttle blowing up. The space shuttle going up, the first one that ever went up when I was young. I was, in my 20s, I think. And the shuttle, I told some people, like, I'm not going to sit here and watch it, dude. I think it's going to blow up. I had a vision, and all the people says, man, Neil, it ain't going to blow up. Just sit down and watch it. Who's watching it live and stuff. And the darn thing blew up. I was back behind the couch standing up. And then all the people that was sitting down, there were like 8 people, and they turned around and looked at me, and like their mouths were like opened, like, oh man. So, but this thing that happened this morning, that was kind of weird, man. I never seen my phone just go like you're looking at an X-ray, like someone was X-raying their body in the phone. So they must have beamed me up or something, or my spirit, because I didn't feel it. I didn't feel nothing. Or they shot me with a laser or something. I don't know. Maybe they waited till I got out the car and shoot me.
It could be, a multi-dimensional thing. So did you feel better afterwards or worse?
No, I didn't feel bad. And, I just had slept that morning.
So, no, I mean, like, after the experience, do you think you felt better or worse?
No, I was thinking about that. I didn't feel better or worse. No, I was like...
Just normal.
And actually, I left the place because I was in the desert, I always stay in the desert, or, I don't like to be in the woods because they got bad spirits in the trees and stuff, too. But they're mostly in the cities. The thing is, Mike, look, I didn't see these things when I was a kid. And now I see these evil spirits and, demons and everything. And, I can't be the only one that sees this, And if I am, I'm the one that's got to tell the world what the hell's going on and stuff,
Yeah, man. So
I went to the FBI and told them. And I told them I remote viewed the CIA.
Why would you do that? Why would you tell those people are not your friends?
Yeah, but I had to, man, because I had a feeling these aliens were abducting me, and I have a feeling,
Yeah, but
so
why would you think that those people...
the CIA and all that stuff. But you know what I told them? I said, look, you're going to have to evacuate cities like Los Angeles, big giant cities, and burn and blow up the damn city, all the shit, I told them, you got to evacuate it. I didn't tell them about the gas, though. You need to gas their ass with poisonous gas and then blow it all up.
Yeah.
But see, if we do that, and China and Russia sees that, that we're, what we could do is we could act like we're doing that and then putting people in shelters, like underground shelters.
Yeah.
Because we might have World War III, right? So this might be a good idea to do this. Because, you know them FEMA camps they talking about? I think they're getting ready to evacuate cities and then burn down the city and use laser weapons and shit. But they can't really use the weapons yet because they don't want Russia or China to know that, what kind of weapons we got.
Well, obviously not. They're just experimenting with them on your own citizens. That's my belief. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I really don't care what anyone thinks. Like, I'm going to tell you straight out. They are experimenting with weapons on your own people.
I know. I'm the one that told the people 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago I told the FBI. But they should evacuate the cities. But what they got to do is I think they're going after certain kind of aliens that living inside the homes. These aliens live under the ground too, and they live inside the houses, man. I could see them. Like when I'm at this store, I'm looking at this big wall, this big giant brick wall, looks like 2 stories. I could see them damn things looking,
oh yeah.
They got big heads, they're demons. They got giant heads, dude.
Giant heads.
I mean, if you walking right by that building,
oh yes,
he could come down on you and just swallow you.
or even like, how do you know it's not a hologram? How do you know it's not a hologram? It could be.
It's too many of them. I see them in the trees too. Not everywhere I go, dude. I wish I could go over there and teach you how to see these things, because that's what I'm trying to do. The Open Eye Project.
I love that. The Open Eye
Project. I know.
I absolutely love that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get going.
All right. Open Eye Project, everyone. Come on, people.
No one had.
Yeah. Open Eye Project. All right. Can you dig it? Open Eye Project. We like that.
I like you, Mike.
I love you, man. You're awesome. Open fucking Eye Project. Can we put fucking in there? Fucking Open Eye Project. Nah, maybe not.
Well, I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to stop from cussing because I was on a radio show with this one young lady, and I was using cuss words, and they told me to stop it, and I didn't realize I was doing it. But I got to get out of the habit of doing it, saying cuss words. But a lot of times I say it because I'm pissed off. Because you got to understand, if I'm the only one that sees these some of the bitches, everybody's going to think I'm fucking crazy and nuts. So I got to show people how to see them, right? Because it's just, I'm going to give you an example. It's like ancient knowledge of ancient times of our fathers long ago. We used to see these things, but I think the aliens been messing with our DNA so we don't see them. You see what I'm saying? I think they've been messing around with our DNA, bruh.
Well, yeah. Shout out to Mr. White and Apocalypse, Darren. Who else is here? Let's see. Heavy Flow. We got, okay. Heavy Flow. Dennis Dyke, Heavy Flow, Liz, what the fuck? Liz and what the fuck?
Well, let's ask them. Hey, ask them if they want to have any questions or something.
JP's there too.
Well, I can ask them.
JP's there right now. I'm sure he's going to have a question for us. You're in the chat room too. So yeah. That's the Spreaker chat room. Now, I'm not sure if there's people chatting over my show somewhere else. It could be on Facebook. I don't watch the Facebook chats. So, there could be also on...
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just can't do it all. But I'm watching Twitter. I just announced it on
Yeah,
Twitter.
if they got any questions, you know. Oh, did you? Hey, please don't. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Please don't call me God. The God word.
Oh. Okay.
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 Yeah, don't put that on Twitter. You know, don't put it in writing.
Okay. I can change that really quick.
I
can
just
change
don't,
that real-
you know.
Oh, I just
Yeah.
thought you're like that. No, you are. You're like that. You're like you don't stop. You're just
I don't like that because it's I don't want no controversy. Because if I did that to you or like Eric or someone else, and they just let it fly, it's like,
Okay.
man, maybe.
Okay, well, I can
that.
change that to whatever you want.
Just say I'm Neil.
You tell me what you want me to call it.
Well, you could. Well, the movie that I like the best, they got Doom, and they have Metrics. Now, this is a prophecy. I always write on my thing, I am Neil, but not Neil.
I get it.
Not the, that's what I write.
I know
That's
what
what
to
I
do.
always write.
I know exactly what to do.
Or you could say he's Neil, but he's not Neil. You know.
It's real easy.
But the movie Metrics. But the movie Metrics is the best movie because it's like a prophecy. These people are brainwashed. In the Metrics, when Morpheus is explaining about the Metrics, do you have? Hey, Mike, do you have a? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm reading a question for you. So, do you remember the movie They Live with Roddy Piper? Do you remember that movie?
The one with the glasses, yeah.
Yeah, the guy Roddy Piper, he wanted to teach people,
actually
others to see. So are you seeing aliens the way he did in that movie?
Yeah, man. I mean, there was times when I got these purple glasses. They're really dark. And when you put these things on, you could see all kinds of crap, man. I done showed some people these glasses, and they put them on, and then they could really see them. They're like really purple. They got rainbow colors, too. I actually got them from Mount Shasta. And when you put these things on in a dark room or anything, man, you could see the spirits because they're made out of light, So it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that movie, too, yeah. Yeah, it sure
so
is.
they're invisible.
The thing is, when I
if they're made of light, does that mean they have no material substance? So you probably got ripped off if they're invisible, right? I'm joking.
I'm gonna give an example. This experiment I did, I would go up to people and I say, okay, close my eyes, and I would look at somebody to see if I could see a spirit, right, or their aura. And sometimes I look at some of these people and they got aliens in them. You see what I'm saying? Just like that movie.
Yeah.
Just like that movie. But the only way I could see them is I gotta close my eyelids and look through my eyelids. And that's one of the ways to activate the third eye. You go in a dark room. You close your eyelids and you just try to look.
Close my eyes, please. Close my eyes. Hey,
and
close my eyes. Can you close my eyes for me? Close my eyes, please. Can you close my eyes, though? All right, close my eyes, please. I like it when other people close my eyes for me.
But that's one of the exercises. To open the third eye.
I know.
Then you can look at the cloud people.
All right, shut up.
With your eyes open. With your eyes open.
My dog won't stop.
And then when it gets dark, like at night, if you start looking in the trees, it's like that movie Predator, dude. You could see them, but then you could halfway see them. And then once your eyes adjust, and you could see them from like a block away or something in the trees, man, then you say, oh, shit, what the hell's in them trees, But I could see them in the trees, too. But see, I got to teach people. Now, this is an ancient. All these things that I'm doing, our ancient fathers knew this stuff. Now, the Magi, they said they were star watchers. They don't really say much about the Magi. But how you know what they saw in them days? You know, maybe the Magi knew about spirits, you know, in the clouds and spirits in the trees and all that stuff. You know, you never know. But a lot of things wasn't written about the Magi's, you know, because probably they didn't want to give up their secrets. Probably.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. The Magi. Where did they come from? Persia.
I don't know.
I heard Persia, and they had all kinds. And that's okay. And also, I heard that they were also connected to Egypt, and which they call the land of Chem.
No, they could have been part of Troy.
And that's where alchemy comes from. And the word alchemy has to do with chemicals. Chem being K-H-E-M, which the word chemistry comes from, and chemicals and all that. It comes from the land of Chem and the Magi. And their alchemy.
Now, I seen some, now about alchemy, I was riding my motorbike, you know, to build my energy because I knew these spirits was sucking on my energy, you know, and I like today, later on.
But what do you think about, okay, what do you think about Santa Claus and Christmas? What do you think about all that shit?
Well, that's something the Catholic Church started, and then they said that Jesus was born on Christmas Day, and that's the biggest lie, you know. They have no way of knowing, because they said the angels went out there where the sheep, you know, the sheep herders were, the shepherds.
Yeah.
And they were out there feeding their sheep out, you know, grazing. So that's got to be either summer or, you know, springtime, you know.
Yeah.
So, but, you know, Christmas has the word Christ in it. Now, Christ is Greek. But see, a lot of people don't understand. They're brainwashed in believing they're Christians. They're not Christians. Because what if they were brainwashed on the flip of a coin, like heads or tails? What if it's Messiahs? You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's just like the pickle and the cucumber, right? The pickle is not a pickle, man. It's a damn cucumber. You know?
That's right.
So a lot of people, you know, the name game, you got to deprogram. This is what I did. I deprogrammed myself with religion and civilization, and I went into nature. And I wanted to find out what the truth. You know? So,
so instead I had a friend, we called him Picklehead, and ever since he told me that, now I just call him Cucumberhead. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Cucumberhead. You know what we should do to him? Give him a big whack right in the head right now. This is for you, Cucumber. Another one. Hit him again. Hit him again. There you go, Cucumberhead. You are now Cucumberhead. You're not Picklehead anymore. Stupid fucker.
Did I tell you about them demons I saw? Hey, Mike, did I tell you about them demons that a spirit, some dude threw some demons off the moon? Did I tell you about that?
Yeah, it's okay, though. They came crashing down in my backyard. Please don't do that again. Please don't do that again.
Yeah, the bad thing is they landed right by me. I was on my motorbike going through Sacramento, and that reptilian, a long tongue come out of his mouth. You know, they look like a bunch of egghead people. And the darn tongue come out of his mouth and grab that big dragon or whatever the hell it was that flew over him, and he ate the darn thing. And man, that like to freak me out too. I said, shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the whole thing. I was on my bike. I saw this dude. It was just getting dark. and I saw this dude aiming at the moon with his eyes, you know, and he threw something off the moon. Now I think that dude might have said, "Hey, you know what? You're gonna have to do this to show Neil that they really have demons on the moon." You know, he might have just, you know, because my spirit might know that they're on there, but I don't know. You know, the one dimension. So I stopped my bike when I was on Highway 5.
I am a demon from the moon. My name is Azathoth.
But I saw some red demons too. They were on the ridge. That's where some big dragon flew off of the where they were, and it flew right over them egghead people. And I turned back, you know, after he ate the darn thing, and I turned my back on them because I didn't want them to read my mind.
I am the demon
But they called that dude
from the moon. Do you hear me? I am the demon from the moon. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I am from the moon. My name is Azathoth. I am a demon.
But these demons were like red, and reptilians were kind of like a bluish, blue-green.
Would you like to hear me rap? I can rap.
You know what I did?
I can rap. Would you like to hear?
You know what I did? I called the FBI.
I am a demon from the moon.
Mike, you made
Anunnaki, Anunnaki.
Yep, that's a demon. That's a demon. It's a war planet.
Yeah, that's right.
Does any of them? Does anybody have questions for me?
I'll check. I will check. Hang on, I'll check to see if you have questions. I was trying to get something going here. I don't know if anybody's trying to call me. I have two Skype lines. I got Discord on one line. I got one Skype on this. I don't even know. Maybe people are trying to call my other Skype line with a Wolfman Mike 47 one because I really don't even check it anymore. So I'm going to try to go there too and look. Eric's there.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Eric. Is he listening?
Everybody's like, "Where's Kurt Green?" Neil is. You're the Willie of ufology. Is JP up there with you, Demon Man? Okay. So we don't have a question there, but I've got one for you. I have a million questions for you. Everybody does.
All right.
Okay, so I'm still want to think. We were talking about the history of Christmas, and you said it was all fake in the Catholic Church. And you're right about that. But it wasn't really the Catholic Church. It was the Romans when they turned Catholic, and then they used pagan holidays and mixed that together with stuff. And it really isn't the day that Jesus was born. And that's so dumb. It's so fake and dumb. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, Mike, I want to ask you a question about that.
I would rather believe in demons on the moon. Seriously, I would rather believe in demons on the moon than Jesus in a manger.
Yeah. But, aliens or someone had fucking really big giant pool because you know how they changed the time? What is it? 2018? No, it's going to be 2019. How in the hell is someone going to change the times? You see what I'm saying? And I think in the book of Revelation, it said someone was going to change the times, right? And change laws. Like,
Yeah.
you know how the father, the preachers call themselves father, and Jesus said no one should call themselves father because there's only one father. Why in the hell them stupid preacher people want to call themselves the father? You know, that's like a rebellion. I mean, and then, you know, they're teaching people how to drink blood. And, say, you know, if you raise a cup in the air and say, I'm drinking God's blood, I'm drinking human blood, don't you think that's kind of crazy? That's psychopaths, man.
Yeah. Well,
And I was raised in the Catholic Church as a child. I didn't know. That's stupid. I didn't know that was stupid. I thought that was a normal kind of thing or whatever. But when you're a kid, you just don't know things until you start, you know, investigating your own stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, if I go to a preacher in church and I says, hey, preacher, you going to forgive me, huh? He said, oh, yeah, I'm going to forgive you. And I slap him in his face.
Yeah, that's
I
what
says,
I do.
do you forgive me now?
I do
You know?
that.
That's what I would want to do.
Fuck you. Fuck him. Fucking preacher.
And I said, then I'd ask him again. I would ask him the second time, you think you're going to forgive me now? He'd probably say, no, next time you do it, I'm not going to forgive you.
No, you know what I do next time? I am a demon from Mars. That's what I'll tell him. I'll tell him about the demons from Mars, not the moon.
Yeah.
Do you think there's demons on Mars?
You know what I like to do, though, just for fun?
I like to rap.
Probably so, because I see... Hey, look, I see spirits in the stars and Mars. Because when I'm looking at pictures of other planets, I can see faces. Like Jupiter. Did you ever watch that Jupiter ascending? Yeah? What's your thought about it?
I think it's like the planet Jupiter is stupider, and on planet Mars they have chocolate bars.
Yeah, they destroyed Mars all the way, didn't they? I mean, that place looked like it's been blown up to crap. I seen some spots where it looked like a big laser just shot. I mean, a giant laser just cut a crevice in the surface of the earth. It don't look like the Grand Canyon, like a river or nothing. It looked like something just, you know, something big, just for, you know, like a big giant laser. And then they had another picture with a big chunk of it was blown out of it on Mars. You know?
Yeah.
So we're learning a lot of stuff now.
And oceans on, you know, Jupiter's planets. And I heard they have actually fish people that are living there, and some of them are actually gay.
I think the clouds, I think they live inside, you know, inside Jupiter. The clouds could be just like a hologram kind of thing. You know, because that remember that big hurricane that we always see and it's moving around, you know? It kind of looks like a daggone hologram or something, man. But I could see figures. When I was looking at Jupiter the other day, I saw like a lion. I saw animals, like figures of, I saw a lion, like a horse or something, different figures. I should have kept on looking and try to count how many, you know, different animals there were and figure out, you know, what they, you know, but I didn't do it, you know.
I don't do that either. I don't count them. There's too many.
There's way too many, don't you think?
Yeah, it is. It's too many. When you see a couple of them, you just say, okay, I can see it,
What's a pear? What do you do with a pear? Like
a fruit pear?
Yeah, like that's two people that are gay, right?
And what about that?
Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's pretty bad when you got two pairs making out together,
Oh, a pear.
trying to give each other their seeds. Hey, I looked at an apple one.
Me too.
Hey, in my research, I started looking at fruits, like apple and stuff.
Yeah.
One time I was looking at the apple, and it was like, it's hard to see them, though, because it's got like this mirror sheen on it. And it was around Christmas, and this spirit came up, on the surface, and he said, "This is our home." Like, oh, really? I didn't even ask a question. I just was looking, So they actually got living beings that live inside the fruit, and when you eat it, it goes inside of you. These little beings,
Yeah.
But I think the oranges are so cute because they got these little bitty eyeballs. You ever looked at an orange?
You're making me hungry.
They got all these little dots.
Yeah. And their eyeballs. They're fruity. Yeah, they're looking at you. You ever slap one? I give them a bath.
Yeah,
I baptized the orange. I baptize you. I stick your fucking head in the water. Get it down there. You stupid orange. Get in the water. Come on. Get in there. And then you squeeze the fucking orange in the head like this. There you go. You stupid. I baptize you. You're fucking it down. You got to keep a dunk in their fucking head, You know what I'm saying?
I found a place in Florida.
You don't want to baptize
I seen
fucking
a
oranges?
place in Florida where
Me
they
too. I got one too. I got a place in Florida. It's a trailer park and with an orange grove. Would you like to buy that one? I got a trailer park and an orange grove in Texas. You want to buy that one?
Hey, one time we better tell people about the Christmas tree though.
Yeah, what everybody's gonna
The
know
Christmas
why.
tree got spirit.
It keeps bad spirits away out of
No,
your house.
what I'm saying is they don't realize. One time I was, they had a real live Christmas tree, and I was at this place, and I really never looked at it. I couldn't hear or see spirits yet. And
I did.
these spirits that were in the houses was saying, get us away from that tree. They're attacking us. These spirits in the trees, because they're pissed off.
Why?
Because the tree is pissed off because the Christians are cutting them down. I'm going to give you an example. If I cut your son, I go to your son or your daughter and chop their feet off and put a bunch of ornaments, these little Christmas decorations on it and all that, and say, "Oh, look how pretty you look." Don't you think that's a little stupid?
No, I like that. What if I like that though?
Yeah, but the tree is a living. Yeah, but the tree is a living being.
Yeah, beans are living things. Beans are living. Yeah, but I've never seen beans grow on a tree.
Yeah. But they could actually have a live tree. They don't have to cut it down. The only thing they got to do is put it in a pot, and after Christmas, just go plant it in the yard.
Yeah, you put beans
Why
in the
don't
pot.
they just go ahead and do that? No, not like the beanstalk thing. But they shouldn't cut these trees down. They should put live trees in their house. And then after Christmas, just go plant it in the backyard, you know? That's what I think they should do. You still on there? I think I lost you. You didn't hang up on me, but I don't hear nothing no more.
I'm here. No, I'm
Oh,
here.
now I hear you.
I am here.
Darn, man, I better plug my phone. Okay.
Okay. So do you think that the moon...
You got another question?
Yeah, the fans are asking, Eric's asking you actually, what do you think about demons and the flat earth? You think that we are on a flat earth and demons are here among us?
Well, we're not on flat earth. The earth is round. There's no planets out there that's flat that I ever seen yet. They're all turning, in circles and stuff, and they do have demons all over this place. I mean, they outnumber us. I mean, I told the FBI, I said, look, you got 1,000,000 times 1,000,000, or I might have said 1 billion per square mile. Per square mile. And that's big ones and little ones included,
Can you
but
send...
they got some other ones that's very small.
I got another question from Twitter. Oh, are you okay? All right. A related question. Can you send a demon to someone in a Christmas present?
Most likely, you don't really have to send them. You could they're in the presence. The demon world is so many of them. They're in everything. They're in your house. When you wrapping up something and you putting it in a box, most likely they got demons in there. They might be small, they might be big. I don't know. You know how they got possessed? You know them dolls? You ever heard of that myth about some of these dolls are possessed?
Oh yeah.
You ever heard of that?
Oh yeah, I did. I've done it myself. I've possessed dolls and sent them to people, so that would work. Yeah,
You get a doll or something, and you put a damn evil little demon in it or something.
So it's possible. I agree.
But yeah, it's possible.
Yeah,
You know, if they're
unfortunately, yes, that's definitely true.
yeah.
Oh my God.
That's why I never take gifts sometimes. I remember one dude, he wanted to give me a book, and because the book could be cursed.
So we got a shout out to Christmas. Wait a minute. We got a whole bunch of people listening here. I'm going to do my shout outs here. Hang on. Deborah Maxfield. Haunted Getaways. Julian Latour. And these are some CW Chanter. Okay. Tesla Nicole Thomas Peterson. This is really funny, okay? A priest, a rabbi, and a leprechaun walk into a bar. The leprechaun looks around and says, "Saints preserve us. I'm in the wrong fucking joke." Did you get it? Did you get it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. Graviton fish, a-hole.
They really got leprechaun. They got fairies too.
Who does?
one time, some little fairies came to me. You know what? You know how they talk? Fairies. I'm gonna tell you how they sound. They're like a squeaky voice because they're very small. I mean, really small. And one of the fairies told me. They said they don't believe me. I think I probably told one of the fairies to go tell people some message or something. And she came back to me, and she said, with a really squeaky voice, she said, but they don't believe me. They don't believe me. But what happened was this evil one stole my body. First, they stole my head, my image of my face. Then they stole my body. That's one reason why I left Louisiana, too. And that way I could get far, far away from them evil ones in Louisiana. They're in the church, dude. I mean, because I did some investigating over there, and once I saw enough, you know what? I went to San Francisco one winter. I think it might have been 2 years ago, and someone poured the full measure of the cup of death in the church, dude, inside that church. Now, I only went to that one church and I saw it. Well, these things, they're like little small micro dot, small little things, but they eat you. They eat your flesh, your spiritual flesh and shit. And the spirits that was in my clothes said, hey, man, you need to put us, wash us in the washing machine and take a shower, and I had to do that too. I had to wash all that stuff off of me, man. So I know the church is cursed.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I'm cursed. I got cursed too.
So I don't go in there no more. I don't go. I could go into some other churches like that.
Well, I like your answer though. So if people want to send that to somebody, could you put a demon inside a coconut and send it to somebody for Christmas? Or does it only work on dolls?
Well, you could. Demons are all over the place. Now, if the demons would listen to you, and you say, "Hey, get inside here," and then I'm gonna send you to this person's house, and then, do all kinds of evil stuff. But you don't understand if the demons would know, like, hey, if I go to this house and it's just me by myself, they're gonna kill me, or whatever. So, actually, I don't think that's gonna work. Now, about photographs? You ever looked at a photograph while you were walking by it?
Yeah.
Huh?
You ever had the eyes look at you and move across the room?
Yeah,
while
the
you
American
move?
Indians. Yeah, but you know what you got to look at? Their face moves too. Their freaking face moves. I did research on photographs. They're alive, bruh. They're freaking alive, dude. No joke. And there's some other things I see when I go to Walmart, like all the toys. I know, all the toys, like dolls and stuff. They're alive, bruh. I mean, it's like freaking Alice in Wonderland. Now, I don't know. I didn't know if I should tell y'all that because this one's going to be a hard one. This is going to be a hard one to swallow. But you know them dummies? You know the dummies?
Yeah.
If I'm going to give an example, Mike. You have to turn your radar on. You got to turn your radar on. And you go look at the photograph, and you pass by a photograph, you keep on walking by it, you're going to find out that photograph's alive.
I believe that.
And then if you do the same, like, them dummies, like them dummies that's inside the grocery store, clothing stores?
Yeah,
they're got
alive, too.
spirits inside them, too. They're inside of these damn things. Yeah, man, because, Mike, if one day they're going to take me from, when I seen that thing, that my phone where it lit up like an X-ray, and the person that was on inside the phone lit up like an X-ray, right? One day they're going to take me from the earth and no one's gonna know these things. So that's why I'm pretty much gotta tell everybody. You know, I think you're the first one I ever told. You know, in the photograph and the dolls. But see, what it is
I don't know if everybody wants to hear about this. You know how many people are going to be scared, motherfucking shitless after you tell them this. You know, if they believe you, you know how many people are going to be terrified and motherfucking scared now because you're telling us this information. You know that, right? So and now every time I fucking walk my picture, photograph, I'm gonna be motherfucking scared. You know what you did to me. Look what you did to me. Now I'm gonna be fucking.
No.
You scared me forever now. No, I'm terrified now. I don't know if I can do it. I don't think I can look at any photographs anymore. I am motherfucking scared now. Look what you did.
But the photograph is not gonna hurt you. The photograph, if it's a demon, if you take a photograph of an alien or demon, I don't know what they might do to you. Okay, but if you take a photograph of a human, it's a human. You know.
Okay, well, I've seen. I'm joking with you. I've got pictures of demons. I've got motherfucking pictures of demons. I bonk them on the head with my fucking magic wand, you know. I bonk demons with my magic wand. I bonk them. I hit them on the head with a magic wand.
Yeah. Well, if
I hit them good, I'm gonna bonk them real good.
The FBI,
Okay, so we don't fool around
all
here.
Right, another thing I could see is if anybody get killed, right, murdered, I could go over there and put this person in a chair because I don't like to talk to nobody that's laying down. I'd rather the person sitting up so I could, communicate with the dead. I could actually communicate with the dead people.
Yeah.
They're not really dead. They're still alive.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell some other people some shit. Christmas from hell.
But,
Christmas.
But see, that's why I think I'm a level 9.
Hell.
That's why I think I'm a level 9 because I can see a lot of shit. Damn it.
My show. Live.
Hey, Mike, you know what? You need to be able to ask me questions. You got to be able to ask me questions about certain things because that's what it's kind of like being interviewed, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I was just I'm trying to advertise this at the same time so that other people tune in and listen. So, sorry, I was just doing I've been doing a little bit of advertising while I'm talking to you. And so is Eric. And
really?
Yeah, thanks, Eric. He's getting some people in listening. Okay, let's go check out the chat room for questions. And I put it on Facebook, too. Well, right when we were talking. So, here we go.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't got them.
Yeah, they can call in if they got any questions and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike, you know what you need to put on there? Open Eye Project.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that. Open Eye Project.
Open Eye. Okay. The Open Eye Project from Hell. The Open Eye Project from Hell. No, it's just Open Eye Project, right? Okay.
Hey.
We have missed
pill
our break.
See, how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Damn, you're going to go down a freaking rabbit hole and open your eyes.
Oh,
this is the Open Eye Project from Hell. Okay. And, I was also trying to do something else. There's a song called.
Well, let's do your commercial, man. If you gotta do your commercial, you better do it, huh?
Well, I know, but okay, I'm trying to find something here. Showroom dummies. Here we go. Yeah, that's what we want. Showroom dummies. Because you were talking about eins, zwei, drei, wir standing here, exposing ourselves. We are showroom dummies. Okay, well, let's do it ourselves. I think we can do this ourselves. What do you think?
Yeah, the showroom. The showroom dummies.
Yeah.
They got you out.
Because you were talking about showroom.
Eins, zwei, drei, we are standing here, exposing ourselves. We are showroom dummies. We are showroom dummies. We are being watched, and we feel our pulse. We are showroom dummies. We are showroom dummies. We look around, and then we change our pose when you are not watching. We are showroom dummies. We start to move, and then we are showroom dummies. Okay. We start to move, and we break the glass. We are showroom dummies. We are showroom dummies. Showroom dummies. We take
Here
a.
they come. Here
We
come
step
the
out.
showroom dummies.
We go to the club. There we start to dance. Take a walk through the city of idiots. We are showroom dummies. We are showroom dummies.
Do you like my song?
Damn, man, I think I gotta get yeah.
Okay,
After that,
Joseph,
I might
yeah.
have to get some
All
preparation H.
Yeah, preparation age. Oh my God, shit, man.
Let's do a commercial. Then with that, we're doing a commercial. We'll be right back, folks. If this works.
It's midnight on the West Coast. But don't go to sleep now. It's time for Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. Featuring Wolfman Mike, Jeff the Gray, Adam Shadow, and Darren, the man with 1,000 questions. Now join us as we explore the mysterious nature of our world. Igor, release the monsters from the dungeon.
Fireballs. Lunar anomalies. Chupacabras. UFOs. It's Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. It's Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. It's Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. It's Monster Castle.
With Willie in Alaska, Curtis Green, the Tolleson Wolverine, Eric the Protector of Pacalese, and Joe Root, and Stabby McHugs.
remote viewing, rabbitoids, glowing orbs, lost treasures, Martian artifacts, Sasquatch, and Wolfman Mike.
It's Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. It's Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. It's Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. It's Monster Castle, Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. Radio show. Listen on TalkStream Live, KTLK, The Fringe FM.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Listen on TalkStream Live, KTLK, The Fringe FM.
What? Why is he saying that? Why is he saying that? Interesting. That's different. I never heard that version before. Interesting.
What's that, Mike?
Well, it was not even supposed to be the thing I played was actually not supposed to be that. That was weird. I pushed the button and there's something else that played. It was something else that played. That's a song called Don't Go to Sleep. And so the thing I played wasn't there. I don't know where it went. I hate it when that happens. I really hate that. I lost something electronically. That's really bad. That's bad. I'll find it back one day. It's too bad.
Hey, you know that iRaw thing that?
Yeah, I use that.
I actually got a photograph of someone putting the eye of Ra inside your brain, and it looks like it goes around the pineal gland thing too.
Yeah, it's true. That is all true.
I actually saw a photograph. I actually copied it.
It's pretty neat, eh? How that fits right in. And if you
now, I don't know if that is that what.
What's strange is I found an Egyptian
but what
hieroglyph.
if it's to blind you? What if that's a device? What if that's a device to stop people from seeing the invisible dimension, though? You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, that's what it is.
You know, I had different versions of it. Yeah, it could be.
Okay,
but I think you could break it because I broke it. Whatever they had control of me, I think I broke it because I could see all kinds of... Man, this is like a parallel universe that I'm seeing. I mean, trees are talking, spirits in the trees talking. You know, this sounds really crazy, but it's real. You know?
I believe you. It's totally possible.
What you gonna do, play another one?
Trying to do... Okay, let's see if I did it, okay? Now this is going to be good. It's going to be good if this is the one. I got it. This is the one that I meant to play. Well, we might as well. You got to hear this. You're going to love this. I haven't played this for a long time.
Okay.
You've seen ghosts. You talk about them. Aliens, talk about them. Are you kidding me, Wolfman? You literally had ghosts calling on a ghost box, but you're going to lose a lot of credibility. Lake Monster gobble you up in one fucking bite. I'm calling you out, my friend. You were scared of the girl from Texas. Well, I sure wouldn't be sitting there admiring the glistening fucking muscles of the fucking marsupial. You was hairier than a Sasquatch. Oh my goodness. Who in the world are you? Hollering like that. Angry as blood. Do your neighbors hear you? You must
live in the forest for you to yell that loud. The Monster Castle. Paranormal Radio.
Witnesses have described it as not quite right.
Right. The Wolfpack. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
I'm only over here because I heard your sweet fucking voice on the phone.
Okay. Everything's quiet. Do you hear me? Can you hear me in there? Hmm? Can you hear me, Mike? Huh?
Because Mike's a good guy, and I don't know what happened to him. Neil.
Oh, I got another voice on there. Who's that?
Neil, I want to discuss
Yeah,
something with
Neil.
you.
I can hear you.
That's Apocalypse.
What percentage French are
Who
you,
is
Neil?
this?
Neil, can you hear me? This is Apocalypse.
Hang on. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, how
I might
much-
have to.
How much French?
Yes. How much French
No,
are you?
I don't have to do anything. Are you French? How much French are you?
My mother was French. I'm a Robichaux and a Buteau, and both names end with X.
Oh.
I'm from the royal bloodline. We didn't want to be part of the. It's kind of like a secret bloodline that we don't want to be in politics. We don't want to be the kings, you know, and all that junk. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the kings from France or the kings from England, they're really not the king. They're just some asshole that took over that took over the damn, English people, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mostly Germans taking over.
Now, I haven't studied the bloodlines, Yeah, just like the German, it's like Hitler. He took over frickin' Germany, So he's actually a Jew. I found out. They found out he's Jewish. Yeah, his mother was Jewish.
Oh.
Or Scandinavian. His daddy was Scandinavian, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
definitely a Jew. Yeah.
But that's the thing is he was killing the Hebrew people, in these concentration camps. So I don't, and the Catholic Church was involved too.
Yeah, he was a good Catholic man.
With Mussolini.
Yeah. Mussolini's also a Catholic man. So what does that tell you?
But there's a lot
of dangerous Catholic people out there,
Who's that?
People don't realize how dangerous the Catholic Church is.
Well, if I'm gonna get, yeah, they're evil and they're murderers because it's not a church of God; it's a church of war.
Yeah,
you gotta understand. I remote viewed the Catholic Church, the Romans, when they decided to take over Europe. What they did is, this is what I found out. What they did, they said, if we make churches and make this religion, we could control them from the inside out.
Yep.
That's why they put these churches all in Europe. And then later on, they started doing these witch hunts, and they started stealing books. The Catholic library in Rome, they have books of ancient, our ancient fathers that they stole. And that little booth, they got a CIA in the Catholic Church. It's like the CIA. Did you know that?
Yeah, like they're Mossad. Yep.
Huh?
They're Mossad. Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually had one of them because I got proof. Because I went to a Catholic church, hospital, And this dude came in there. I don't think he was the doctor or something. He just came in and says, "Here, take this Valium or Xanax or whatever it was, and then after I ate it," he said, "but you're gonna feel a shock, like electrical shock." This is what he told me, and I said, "Oh shit, that's a fucking bug." In my mind, it says, "Oh crap." And then about 30 minutes later, or 20 minutes later, I felt this electrical shock inside of me, like in my stomach and stuff.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy, man.
So they
They
wanted to
countered
track
you, huh?
me, you know.
They countered you.
No, it's real. It's real, man. I mean,
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
well, what they do is they call it tagging. Now, if you're someone that's very important that they need to watch over, or they trying to steal from, or whatever, that's why they did it, you know. And but I was raised Catholic, man, you know, and I'm like a recovering alcoholic, you know. I could say, oh, you know how they say, or I'm an alcoholic, recovering alcoholic, or whatever.
Yeah,
I could say the same thing about the Catholic Church, because I started investigating the church and stuff, and they are the most evil and the biggest liars in religion in world history. You know?
Do you
and they went around, they're the only ones went around killing people. They called you heretic or witch, you know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I've been to a library.
Go ahead, Mike.
And when I went to a library, I was thinking that berry was lying to me. And I like berries and everything. I like all kinds of berries, but when they lie to me, I don't like that.
That's why I stick with boysenberries and blackberries. Although blackberries might steal your wallet, but you know they're still delicious.
Yeah, but stay away from the libraries.
Ooh. How do you guys feel about raspberries in vanilla yogurt? Yum, yum.
As long as they don't lie to me. But I'm going to eat enchiladas right now on the air because Kurt's not here.
Now,
okay, if you want, yeah.
You know, everything you eat has a consciousness.
True.
Okay? Now, scientists said this long
Especially
time ago.
if you
I don't
don't
know
kill
who the
them.
guy was. Because they said it's not matter that... No, you can actually eat them. But there's spirits in your food. I mean, I see them. You know, I don't like to look at them a lot of times, you know, because it just freaks me out. Sometimes I got to block it out and I just don't look. But what happens is when they go inside your body, they become part of you, you know. And but I found out it's time because I see spirits eating other spirits, and they call it time. So what we eat, what we eating, it's alive and it's conscious, you know, and all matter.
Amazing.
Is this world is the universe is not made of matter. It's made of consciousness. And now this is another scientist that said that. So he was right on the money. Now, I don't know if a lot of people is trying to debunk him, but if you are trying to debunk that scientist, you're an idiot. I'll tell you flat out, because he was 100% right about what he was saying, you know. So, but every 100 years you get a great scientist like William Casey, you get Einstein, you know, Notre Dame, you know, Nikola Tesla. You know, he was our last really big hero because he was like Superman. His brain was like Superman, man. Whatever he made, whatever he created, it worked. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't really talk about Tesla.
Do you have any other questions?
Actually, Tesla, Tesla is amazing.
Well, they need to, man, because you know that Musk guy. He said something bad about Elon Musk. He said something bad about Nikola Tesla, but he was on the side of what's that Bell dude or whatever. And it's
Art
like
Bell.
he really got me aggravated because the other dude's a thief. Yeah, the Bell dude, he's a freaking little thief.
I beg to differ, sir.
know,
Yes.
Nikola-
This
Nikola
is
Tesla's a hero,
Art Tinkerbell
you know?
right here, sir.
He's like-
Sorry. This is Art Tinkerbell. Did you say something wrong or rude towards me? Sir, this is Art Tinkerbell. This is Art Bell. Would you like to retract your statement, please?
I like to ring your bell.
Fuck you. I'm allowed to swear now. I am dead.
No, but I was just comparing the both. You know, both of them.
Cussing is allowed on my new show. I'm fucking dead. How would you like to talk to a
But
dead
see, a
person?
lot of people don't know his secret stuff he was working on, dude. Do you know
Eric,
about
just
any of the
ask-
secret stuff he was working on?
How do you know this?
Like time travel? He was
Yeah,
part
how
of
do you
that.
know all this stuff?
You remember the Philadelphia experiment?
Yeah.
Well, he was part of that.
Art Bell.
And let's see, was it Einstein? He was taking his work, and they did that Philadelphia experiment thing. You know. So I did I did a Stargate thing. I actually tried to, phone. You know how they got ET phone home kind of thing.
Yeah.
I knew I was behind enemy lines. Well, I still am. And I tried to phone home, and I opened the Stargate, and these people came through the Stargate. And they were in that room, so I put these glasses on, because I'm in a dark room. I didn't have the purple glasses yet. So I put some sunglasses on my eyes in a dark room so I could see better, right? And right when I did that, this little alien about 3 foot tall came right through the door, and he started throwing this dust all over the place.
Uh-huh.
And he threw it in my eyes. But thank God I had these glasses, I think he was trying to blind me or something. And then he took them people that went through the Stargate. He took them.
Hey, Wolfman.
And they left out the room.
How you, Wolfman?
Well, that's not very nice of him.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
But they had some other weird things happening when I did some weird experiments, man. I'm telling you.
Do you have a question for the guest?
Can you introduce me to your guest?
Have you been listening? This is Neil.
Hi, Neil. How are you?
Neil is very handsome.
Okay, Neil, we have a caller. This is Marijuana Mama. I'm wondering if she has a question for you.
Well, I do have a question for him, but it may seem a little mean.
Well, he can handle it. This guy can handle it. He knows the question. He knows pretty much the answer to anything you can ask. I'm not sure how he knows all this stuff.
20 years ago, if I talked about this stuff, I would have been locked up for life.
Okay, well, what is your question?
Yeah, probably so.
Man.
Philadelphia. What? Did she just hang up? Okay, wow.
That was very rude.
Yeah, I don't know, man. What did she say? I was just looking
What
at.
she
I don't
said?
know.
She said something. I don't know. She said something. You said something about Wolfman something.
Yeah, it was very vague. Sorry, but couldn't understand it.
This is why we keep women off the
Yeah.
call.
Well, Mike, you know when we do these talk shows, you gotta
Strange, man.
you gotta keep on getting questions going. You know.
Well, that's what I was trying to do, man. I was trying.
Because
I thought-
sometimes when people
okay,
do questions,
you know, I thought we had a question for you. We thought we had a caller and a question. And anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Hello, Joseph, are you there? Joseph?
Yes.
Oh, right on.
Can you hear me?
Hi, Joseph.
Yeah. You're here with Apocalypse and Neil.
Hello.
I thought I'd just let you in. This guy was supposed to be my guest last week, and shit hit the fan for me, and I couldn't do it. So, okay, the fans are asking who farted. Somebody farted, and it was on the air. I love it.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
Can you hear me?
I hope it was me.
Really?
I do fart loudly though.
Yeah, I hope it was me. That
I
was
farted on Liz, and I made her gag. So
I was kind of hoping it was me, but Joseph, are you there?
Neil, is it okay to fart on women?
That's
A lot of echo here.
You may have a small echo, but once you start talking, it'll probably go away. I can't mix minus when I take both lines. So yeah, you might have a little bit. It doesn't show up on the air. As long as you can hear what's going on, just ask a question to Neil. Go ahead.
So you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we could hear. I can hear you.
Okay, there. That's much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. There's
Yeah, we can hear you.
Once you start talking, the echo goes away.
Okay. I'll throw out the question. Neil, yourself in the big picture. Like, for instance, I'm an atheist. How do you see yourself? How would you classify yourself?
Well, I'm not a Christian, and some of the people that see, I don't know everything about I don't know about the atheist people. I don't know all their beliefs. Now, some of them do believe in powers, you know. So but I gotta ask you a question. Is it because you know that the religious people are brainwashed, or what?
Yeah, I think so. And I would like to just announce.
Is that why you're atheist?
I'm atheist because I'm actually Tesla reincarnated.
Well, I'm having to deal, for me, right, just so you know, Mike and everyone else, a lot of echo and delay. So there may be a little bit of overlapping.
Not on my end. It sounds great. So you may have a bit of a delay on your end, but don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Overall, it sounds.
I feel that.
It sounds fine over here. Let me try.
I hear echo.
Right
too.
now, I just heard you mention the
At first it
Tesla
was
thing.
clear, but now I can't.
Let me try
when you were
something.
kidding.
Okay, I am good. Okay, I'm going to try something. I'm going to boost you guys' gain in the mixer, and we'll see if that helps. Something
Okay,
I've never
okay.
tried that before. Is that better? I don't know. It's basically between.
Let me try.
It's basically between you
I haven't started
and Neil.
talking. Can you hear me?
Can you guys hear each other?
Oh, it's still echoing.
It's echoing. Well, anyways, can you hear each other well
might
enough
be
to
out
ask
on
each
the
other
chat room.
questions?
You might be on the chat room too, like.
Not
Okay.
not really.
The best way to do it is for you to call through the voice chat. I don't know if I gave you an invite yet to that. And it's showing poor connection too. So I'm not
Yeah, that's what mine started off saying poor connection.
I wonder if you could get. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Smoking marijuana at the same time as I'm talking. Well, it's legal here, right? We're at the top of the hour.
Is the atheist guy still on there?
Yeah. I mean, you guys sound great on the air, so I don't know if you could get through the echo and just talk to each other. I hope you can. Otherwise,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try to call back.
Turn
Yeah,
off
that might
your
help.
background device. And at first, I would have to say, this is Art Dinglebell, and please turn off your background devices.
Yeah, I am, but
I think what
I am,
happened
but
though,
I'm-
because it happened to me too.
Yeah, well, I can mix minus you guys, and then it'll go away.
I had
but
to turn
can
off
only do
the
that to
chat
one.
room.
Try it again. Here we go.
Okay, he's gonna try something else, but the best thing is if he can get into Discord. Then everyone can talk, and I can mix minus it, and there's no echo.
Well, Mike, do you know do you know about the atheist people? What do they believe in? I don't know.
Basically, well, I'm not sure. And we got Tanya Whitefine in the chat room from the Native Paranormal Seekers. So, wow, this is a great welcoming here from Monster Castle Paranormal. And this is huge, so we're going to have to give an applause for Tanya coming in. I love this. Tanya is going to be on the show, I believe, Saturday. I've got Friday booked up with you, Joseph. But he's not back. But anyway, he'll be on Friday night. And I'm going to make posters up for this so everybody can see it. I'll post it all over Twitter and everything. So, this is going to be great. Tonight is Christmas in hell. And we do this every year. This is kind of weird for people, but whatever, we're shooting the shit and basically ripping the crap out of Christmas because we all hate it. Oh, man. Now, some people, you know what? You can like Christmas if you want, but it's all fake, What do you think of that, Apocalypse? Am I just a big screwed bummer?
I like that old saying, well, Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
Okay, all right. So, Spreaker.
I would love to run over some people too.
Yeah. Okay. So she's just people don't know about Spreaker. But yeah, we're gonna follow her too. Everybody follow Tanya Whitefine in the chat.
Well, you got to put a link on there.
She's in the Spreaker chat room for our show. I can put a link. Where do you want it?
Twitter, maybe.
Oh, it's on my Twitter. I put a link. I can do it again. I sent one to her, and she got in. I've been sending them to everybody I can think of. Well, we're on the air. That's what I've been doing. I let you do a lot of talking while I was sending people invites.
What?
Anyways, so what?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
Have
gotta
you ever
tell them
heard-
you putting it on Twitter because I found it on Twitter too.
What's that thing called again? There's a Dutch demon thing. A nickel something guy. Damn. Do you know about that? All the weird stories about Christmas, all the like the Dutch, they got, I think they started it with Father Christmas, and then there's this black guy called Zwarte Piet. And he puts children that are bad in his bag and takes them away and turns them into gingerbread men. For the give to the good children next year.
Mm.
And then there's what's that thing called? The nickel. It's
What
similar
about
to-
the Black Forest? You remember? Is that in England?
Yeah.
Is that in England?
No, actually that's in Germany, the Black Forest. Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of spooky over there. I heard though.
Gonna try that. Go that. Okay.
A lot of people don't want to go there. I don't think.
Okay.
Hey, it's
So
still echoing,
Echoing. Why?
Mike. It's still echoing.
Okay. Well, there's nobody in Discord, so I'm gonna turn this down. So now.
I don't know. It must be on my end. I don't
No,
know.
I think I just stopped it. That should have ended that. It shouldn't be echoing anymore.
All right. Hello. Check.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's not echoing.
There you go.
It stopped.
See? That's right. See, that's why I like Discord. to
Yeah, I don't
join
hear
it.
it.
Then
I'm
there's
not
no
echoing.
echo.
See, you're not echoing. I was echoing.
Yeah, I understand that. I get it.
Yeah, so it's not echoing no more.
When I take a call, I have to open it up. For them to hear you and you to hear them. I got to turn up your levels in the monitor that I send out, so I cannot mix minus that. So there's gonna be some echo. There's supposed to be echo cancellation in Discord and Skype. I don't know why it's not working properly. It's supposed to echo cancel it, but that's what happens when you take calls. Can't help it. I'm not sure if I can do it any other way.
Yeah. Well, it's not echoing now. It stopped. No, don't mess with it. Whatever you did, you fixed it. Because it's
we're getting a call here.
kind of weird when you hear the echoing going on, you know?
Yeah.
Now, hey, Mike,
I'm gonna have to make it echo
what
again.
can we make our own holiday for?
You might echo again. We got a
Is it
caller.
like winter solstice?
Oh, okay.
Is that what we gotta?
Yeah. We got Joseph back on. And yeah, winter solstice is when the Catholic Church decided to do this Saturnalia, and that's what Christmas really is. It's Saturnalia, and it's an old Roman holiday. They just put the Catholic stuff together. I don't know how they got the people to believe that Jesus was born then, because if there was a Jesus, he was never born on the solstice in the winter. That's just Saturnalia. Oh man! So he jumped out again.
I think they did that because all the people that were before Jesus had the same thing. 12 followers with the Virgin being born, died on a cross, rose from the dead after 3 days. You know, it's just a copycat. It's just a copycat thing, you know. So, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I really don't. You know, it's I don't like lies. Anything that has lies in it, I don't want to be part of it. You know?
Yeah. Lies is lies.
So, but the moon is still full. It wasn't. It was more full the last couple of days. It's starting to get starting to get black again, I guess.
Okay, I got this. So I'm gonna go back to here, and I'm gonna
So,
I'm dropping the Discord invite in for Joseph and Tanya into the chat room. Now, if you join this, then you can get in right on the air with us in the voice chat of Discord. So this is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
This is the best way to do it. You sound great, and then there's no echo. Yeah. We've tried a lot of different ways of doing it. I can take calls, put two people together.
That echo kind of freaks me
As
out.
soon as I take a call on my line 2, it causes echo on your end, not on the air, just on your end. So there's the Discord invite.
Oh, okay.
It's in the chat room. You've already done it. You're on the air with me that way. So they can come and join now if they want to. If they click on that, it'll bring them to my Discord. You have to have an invite to get in here. Now, Joseph figured it out. Tanya, if you can hear me. Tanya, click on that. And I'm going to type that out too. Tanya, click on that, please, and then you'll be on the air with us if she wants to. Yeah, we just had Bigfoot.
Yeah, the bad thing about Christmas is, my parents, they lied to me. They lied to me about Santa Claus, and then I found out the church lied to me with Christmas, being Jesus's birthday and all. And, it's like, it's just a big masquerade. And I can't stand, I can't stand liars, man.
Oh, wow.
Because they steal your happiness and stuff.
I hope some of the people from Space Out Radio jumped over. I advertise my show on with Dave's all the time. Throwing my gloves off tonight, Dave. Fuck you. Wolfman Mike is going to take over. All right. Here's for Wolfman Mike. We are taking over. The paranormal freaking realm in Canada here. Eric says we are #1 in Canada tonight. That's groovy. I don't know how he knows that, but let's just go with that. All right. #1 in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh no, and that's because we always swear on the fucking, I can't even censor myself fucking properly because we fucking let people use the swear words on my show. And it's funny. So we're allowed to swear on my show. Sorry if it offends anyone. We find it funny. And I don't know, we're just a little different. It's kind of like the we're like the Howard Stern.
I want to tell everybody
the
Merry
Howard Stern
Christmas
of,
too.
Okay. So that Dave doesn't start for 38 minutes, and after that,
And throw April Fools in there. I think.
Okay. Eric said he remote viewed me as #1, so we're just heading there. That's great. I like that.
After that.
Everything they found out on remote viewing is amazing lately.
Yeah.
What do you think of those Paraka skulls that I was talking about earlier? They found bodies also unmelting in the ice of Antarctica. These, I don't know what the Diluvian, they call them pre-Diluvian
Aliens like and stuff.
Yeah. It's
And
before
spaceships, too.
before the
Well,
flood.
in Antarctica.
Yeah, like before the flood. Before Noah and the flood.
No, it was before. I think it was before the flood. I think it was. You know how the planet does the shifting? the planet shift?
Yeah.
Because when it shifted, the people
Yeah,
that was on
kind
that
of like this.
they froze to death. I mean, everything, you know, it all just.
Yeah, it froze. And yeah, it was a flash
Yeah.
frozen, so they're
finding
stuck.
like alien spaceships and stuff.
Yeah, I think there's just one big ship actually, and it's giving off some.
They're
pretty,
finding like alien bases and stuff too.
Maybe there is some small ships that crashed there too. Yeah, I've seen.
Well, they found some stuff in South America.
Oh yeah, there's the remote viewing actually of that one, and you can see clearly that
Well, they have another thing.
a flying saucer inside this tent-like structure up there. Yeah, and you can find it on YouTube right away. Remote viewing, the Farsight Institution. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try to get him on the show as well, so we can talk to the remote viewing guy. There's a few of them out there. Pretty cool
Yeah, but
stuff.
The problem about remote viewing in the South Pole and the North Pole is if you get stuck there, if your spirit gets stuck there, you could probably freeze to death. Because when you remote view, your spirit goes over there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you think you could really freeze?
So I don't know if I
don't
would want to
think-
try to remote view that area because
Yeah, but when I remote view space, it's cold up there, and I don't freeze to death. But I don't freeze to death. I just feel it's cold, but I can't see remote viewing that. Well, it depends. So what you're doing, you're going right there, like fourth dimensionally transporting yourself. That's not remote viewing. You're transporting yourself there. You're really going there.
Well,
you're stargating yourself.
yeah, well, that's why I don't. Yeah, that's why I don't do remote viewing to places where it's really cold, you know, or like inside the earth or whatever, because you know the core inside the earth is supposed to be molten lava, huh? That's what they say. It's supposed to have a core where it's like really hot and I guess that's how the volcanoes you know, erupt and stuff, whatever. But I haven't studied enough. I don't think they even know. A lot of the scientists, they don't even know a lot of stuff yet. You got to imagine another 100 years how much we're going to know then, you know, or even 50. Another 50 years, there's no telling what we're going to find out. But, you know, a lot of people didn't listen to Nikola Tesla. They didn't listen to a lot of people, you know, that, you know, are way, you know, beyond time, you know. And the thing is, I know I'm going to have a problem with people listening to me but I know how to teach them how to see. And this is like ancient knowledge, man. I mean, it's like learning your ABCs. It's really easy. Are you still there?
Yeah, it looks like I'm looking at
I don't hear nothing.
shit. Yeah,
My
and it
phone's
looks
still gone.
Joe Seth is going to join us pretty soon. He's in Discord now. He just has to
You're
figure out.
looking-
All he has to do is go to the voice chat. He's in there, so he'll figure it out. Like same way you did. Go
Yeah.
on the left-hand side, hit those three little bars up in the top left-hand corner, and then you'll see the column and you'll see Bouncing Wolf and Neil Robichaud in the voice. You'll see that. Oh, they're in the other one. Oh, they went into Wolfman's Bouncy Castle. He's right there. Let's go over there. Do you know how to do that, Neil? Remember when we were going back and forth?
Oh,
We can go over there.
do what?
Move over to the other voice channel.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Joseph and Darren
Why
are in
would
there.
I have to?
Because he didn't figure it out. Let's
Oh,
just,
they got another voice channel?
if you look into it, you'll see there's the voice, and then there's Wolfman's Bouncy Castle. Yeah, it's a different one on my same thing.
Remember we were jumping back and forth? I'm not sure if you remember that.
Yeah, let me see. I'm trying. Oh, wait, hold. All right, okay, I see it. Wait up. Let's see.
All we have to do is hit Wolfman.
Oh, yeah, they do have it. Wait up.
See them two guys, Darren and Joseph, in there?
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Okay.
press that.
Yeah, we'll press Bouncy Castle and then just connect to voice again. And then we're over there.
My name is under.
Okay.
Hi, Wolfman.
Hey, man. We joined you. We saw you
All right,
in the
Joseph
other
is
ones.
here.
Right on.
I know. He's
All right, I'm here.
Oh, we did it.
I hear you.
We fucking
We
did
did
it.
it.
Great job, guys.
He's still trying to figure out Discord.
Well, I see Darren on there, and I see someone else. He's got a press connection. Oh, shit. Well, I'm sorry.
Joseph, are you there?
1, 2, hear me?
Yeah, we can kind of hear you.
There he is. Now the green thing's on. Tell him to talk. Joseph,
1, 2,
you
can
gotta
you
talk.
guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
I think everybody can
I
hear
heard
you.
you.
We're all here.
What's up?
Okay, this is Joseph Moore. I hear Wolfman, but I hear Nick.
You're a little overmodulated, but I can
Neil,
hear
can
you.
you hear me? Neil,
Yeah, I
can you
can
hear
hear
me?
We can all
I
hear
can
you.
hear
but
you.
You're a little bit overmodulated, like distorted a little bit.
A little bit. How's your internet?
How's that? Is that a little better?
Oh, that's way better.
Yeah, that's perfect.
What'd you do?
So what's up for Christmas, man?
I think
We gotta play some. We gotta
Christmas.
play some songs.
What you want to talk about?
Yeah. Let's find something funny while we're talking. I have an
Well,
idea.
there's-
I have.
Remember when we played all the South Park songs 2 years ago? That was really fun.
Yeah, and I also like to listen to that Bob Noxious Christmas. That was cool too. Let's see what we can do. Oh boy. I gotta sign into YouTube? Holy shit. Unfucking believable. Oh, here we go. Why does it do that? Okay, that's cool. So, we were talking about, like, the worst, nastiest monsters of Christmas. What do you think that is?
The worst what?
Nastiest monster of Christmas. The elves,
Oh.
Santa,
Oh,
Krampus.
the snowman. The Bonneville snowman.
What from from Rudolph? Rudolph?
Yeah. He takes everything away and smashes all the presents, and yeah. If the snowman was really evil, then yeah.
I think what's the bad elf from the Netherlands, the blackface? That's the worst.
I got what was that? How about the island of toys?
No. Well, that's you know where RD's from. They have they dress up in blackface over there. Do you know about this? There's like an evil elf, and they all dress in blackface. It's so racist.
Oh, that's in
So
Holland,
horrible.
dude. Yeah, that's in Holland. That's
Yes.
Yeah, that's
horrible.
Yeah, that's Zwarte Piet.
Black
and
Pete.
yeah, Black Peter. He's a nasty, nasty man. He takes children that are bad, puts them in a bag, takes them away, makes them into gingerbread men. All the little black-faced elves, they make gingerbread men out of the bad kids. Yeah, I was raised with that. My dad used to dress as Zwarte Piet and scare the shit out of us kids. I was raised like that.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Mike, what if you went to a Christmas party and they had the Christmas tree hanging upside down? Would that freak you out?
No, that sounds cool.
Michael,
No?
Sounds like something I do.
No, it might be. have a Christmas tree.
I like upside down crosses don't mean anything either. It means the same thing upside down or sideways.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is, you know, if you never met somebody and you went into this house, you know, and they might have been dressed kind of funny, you know, like kind of weird, and their tree was upside down. I don't know, man. I'd be kind of wondering, like, what the hell? Like, why y'all have y'all Christmas tree? I'd be asking questions. Because they might say, well, that's how we hang people up by their feet. You know what I'm saying? You might be
well, yeah,
you might be running you might be the dinner for Christmas instead of the turkey.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Or they could, you know, they could eat snakes and things like that and tell you that it's gonna be a turkey, but it's actually a boa constrictor. Right? What's wrong with that?
I don't know about eating that.
Well, I think python. That's okay. Both taste pretty good. As long as you...
pythons and snakes, they actually could hypnotize a mouse or a rat. Because I've seen it happen. One dude said he had one. He had a pet, and they would. He would watch him, and I think I saw it on YouTube. Like the snake would just hypnotize him. You know.
Hypnotized.
I think I saw that on YouTube too.
Joseph, are you still there?
Yeah, I am. I'm wondering if you guys can actually hear me.
Oh, dude, you're you're good and loud, man.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
No, we can hear you good and loud.
You got
it.
He was asking.
Do you have a question for me or Mike?
Actually, you asked him a question. He asked you about like what it really is an atheist all about.
Oh, that's him. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I heard some atheists. They talk about the powers and stuff. Do y'all believe in supernatural powers?
Okay. I'm going to try to lower my voice so it's not too loud. I'm still getting a lot of feedback, echoes even on here, but to answer your question, Neil, atheists
I can't hear you.
we do not believe in any gods. The word atheist comes from the ancient Greek, and it's without the belief.
Yeah, that might be a good thing to do because I'd rather believe not in no God because I do research in the different churches because the Spirit told me to go among the different churches, and these people are completely brainwashed. I mean, they're not there. Their brain, it's like they're hypnotized or whatever. Because if you try to talk about anything else, they're not going to believe you. And, I can't say that I'm atheist because I believe that there is some kind of supernatural person out there that that could be God. But you know what? There could be false gods out there too. So just like the false Jesuses I'm seeing, the aliens clone the image of Jesus, and they're every time I move to city, I gotta leave because in every city there's got a false Jesus. Like when I was in Texas, I saw this false Jesus running his ass off toward Mexico, and he was saying he is the house. He said he was the house of the false Jesus. Now I think the reason why he said that was whoever was after him was gonna kill his ass. Okay. So he was running his ass off like he had his tail underneath his butt and he was trying to get away. And they probably said, look, you better tell people the truth. So that was one false Jesus that actually said he was a false Jesus. But the thing is, I got to stop the people in the religious churches to don't believe in this false Jesus because any spirit of light could come and look similar to Jesus, but it's not him. You know, and they could fool you. You know, so you know that's what the big problem is that's going on. So the atheist people, you probably can't get fooled by this. You know, but the Christians are. I mean, it's like April Fools. Instead of being Merry Christmas, I pretty much has decided that it's April Fool's Day, you know. And I hate to tell people that, but I'm not going to pour sugar on it so it can taste good. You know? Because they're brainwashed. I mean, and I found a bunch of lies in the church. You know, they can't forgive people's sins. You know, these Catholic priests. And they're the only ones that's doing it. The other churches don't have.
I'm just going to say,
you go confess your. You know, they can't. You know, the Catholic Church is the only ones that's doing it, not the other church. You know, Pentecostal. You know, all the other religions. So the Catholic Church is really deceiving people. You know?
Actually, I was raised Pentecostal, Neil. Fundamentalist Pentecostal.
Yeah.
Denomination within Christianity that had the problem.
Yeah.
So, but you also tell Neil about your paranormal investigations. Joseph does paranormal investigations.
Yes, Wolf. Correct.
So, what have you found out lately, and what do you think?
Well, still dealing with back and forth, but I'll try to answer the best I can. I'm taking my headset right now. That might help.
You know what? Maybe
just for the time being.
You might have two instances.
I've done site investigation at the state capitol here in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Nice done, Tanya.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So what did you find? What did you find out?
Got the hay.
Tanya Whitefine. Welcome to
Got the hay,
Monster
everybody.
Casa.
A native greeting.
Let's let Tanya talk for a bit. That's okay.
I am not very good.
I don't howl too often. You just made me howl.
Wow, my first one, my last one of the year.
So,
yeah, I'm not very good with the electronics.
Are
I'm
you
more
kidding?
the spiritual part of the group.
You
Yeah,
did,
really.
You did
That's
great.
why.
You did great. I can't
when
believe some people have a hard time getting in here, and you did great. It didn't take you long at all. Joseph
Well,
did
accidents
too.
always happen.
So we got two new people in here.
She's not echoing.
No, nobody's gonna
Yeah,
should really echo.
She's not echoing neither.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Great
This is
accident.
really good. Actually, there's no reason for Joseph for you to have an echo. So you must have the show playing somewhere, and while you're listening to Discord at the same time. That's the only reason, because I'm not sending a signal back at you, so it's not coming from my end. Nobody else has an echo, so
Yeah.
you must be
No,
playing
no
the
echo.
show. He's probably playing the show off of Spreaker or something while listening to Discord at the same time.
yeah.
You can't do both.
That's what happened.
You can't
Hey,
do both at the
that's
same
what
time.
happened to me. That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
And then I turned my I turned it off, and then I called back, and then they quit.
Yeah. So that's probably what it is.
Yeah, but you fixed. No wait. Yeah, but Mike, you fixed it. You remember it started echoing, and you fixed it because it started doing it again. I don't know.
I can.
I can't
That's
remember.
when. But that's when I take a call. If I take a call on line 2, then it may echo a bit while you're listening to the. If I connect you guys with the caller, then it's going to echo, and there's nothing I can do about it. All we can count on is the natural.
Oh.
Well, the echo cancellation in Skype. Or in Discord, it does have echo cancellation built into it, so it should take care of that, but it doesn't always do it greatest. And the caller may hear some too, but there's nothing I can do about that. That happens on any radio
All
show.
right, how about this young lady? You got anything about Christmas you want to talk about, or what?
Well, I know as a Native American, I have some friends that are Christian and some that are Jewish, and they were asking if we had what's the relation with Jesus and Native American, and we have the birth of Jesus in our stories, and someone told me that in the Bible it says he came over here, and we had some of the tribes have had we had like prophets in our own tribe, and that's where the ghost dance came about.
Wow.
Because we could not speak the same language, so a dance was supposed to be the way of communication.
That's
You
amazing.
know? So yeah, and I noticed that
I heard about
a lot
that.
of go ahead.
I heard about the the white buffalo prophecy too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the ghost dance, and that's when it was a great big gathering of so many different nations, and it freaked out the cavalry, and that's when they came in and killed a lot of them. And it was a huge massacre when it was supposed to be a beautiful thing. There was no weapons, no gathering to start a war. It had nothing to do with that. It was nations coming together, which was unheard of because every tribe stayed, with each other, their own tribe. And there was many tribes had different enemies, but this ghost dance and the white buffalo was supposed to be a big, peaceful, spiritual gathering, and it ended up being a huge massacre. And I think that would have been a big turning point in all of our tribes gathering together, and combining. But it was quickly brought down by the cavalry, which was sad because it had something to do with Jesus.
Yeah, they did a lot of bad stuff,
Oh yeah, and they're keeping it from the history, which is really sad too.
Yeah, they're knocking a lot of things out of history. In Canada here, the Catholic churches are getting nailed. They found mass graveyards with children's bones in it from native.
Oh my
children.
God! Yeah, don't get me started about churches, because the church, I think, they changed God's word just so they can have control over man. And if something ever happened where we had to start over the world, whoever has control of the word of God has control of mankind. So it's sad. If I was God, I'd be pissed.
I want to tell you, since you're a Native American, because I did a YouTube video. I met this Indian chief, one of y'all fathers. Now it was around in Utah, and this white man brung him to me. And I'm camping out in the wilderness, and when they start talking, you just got to listen. Because if you start talking back, you're gonna lose connection. So a lot of times I just listen. And he told me, I promised him to go to the Native American Indians, whatever, and tell them, don't believe in the white man's religion at all.
Yeah.
You remember y'all teachings of y'all native fathers and keep on living that way. So since but I want to tell you, since you're American Indian, I wanted to tell you that because I have to fulfill the promise. I promised him, okay? And, we need to make it big. You need to go out and say, hey, man, Neil Rubber Show has talked to one of y'all fathers, and, tell them what I'm telling y'all. Another thing, let's see, what is it? Shucks. But that was the biggest thing I had to, I actually did it on YouTube too, but I'm glad to tell you, because we're on the radio,
Yeah.
Can I interject here? Are you guys able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Wolfman thinks it was a Spreaker. I forgot I had it on listening, so it's awesome now. Okay. It sounds, Neil, it sounds like you may be African American. Okay, great. Are you African American? It sounds like you might be.
I'm French.
But are you black? Is what I'm saying. No, are you black?
He said no.
No, I'm white. I'm a Rubber Show.
You sound black.
Pure black.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, since we have Native American, and since we have a Native American young lady here, Tanya, and my wife, by the way, she's mostly Blackfoot Indian. Her mother came from the Mojave Desert, but she's mixed with other things. Myself, I have approximately, I'd say about something like that, Cherokee on my paternal side. Now, speaking as a black man, as an African American, I'm here in the United States, Lincoln, Nebraska, right in the middle of the United States. When I hear you talking, Neil, what you were just saying a few seconds ago, I find as a black atheist, for us, and there's a good number of black atheists in the United States and other places. That's one of the things that makes it hard for a lot of black atheists to come out. Not me personally. I'm not a shrieking violet. But because a lot of African Americans, the church is so central to our existence in this country, because the church was there for us during slavery times, because we were not, of course, because of the laws, we weren't able to go get formal education. We couldn't partake of anything except manual labor, slave labor. But they, of course, our slave masters as they call them, they took away our ancestors' African pagan religions and forced Christianity on us. And then because of that, ironically, the black church is what came out. And of course, during the 1950s and 1960s, the black church was integral to the civil rights movement. So me speaking as an African American activist, by the way, I run into a lot of African Americans, my brother including one of them. They think it is basically, being an atheist, they see it as only, and my brother said this to me, only white people do that, become atheists. As if it is almost genetic for people of the African diaspora to believe in gods. But of course that's not the case, and you're talking to one right now. But I just wanted to interject that real quick. I've been talking for a while. I'll listen to you guys.
Yeah, you got a great point there. The thing about atheists or Christians, you're not really atheists, and they're not really Christians, and these people, they're not Catholic, they're not Pentecostal, they're not Baptist. It's just a name. It's just a name game. It's just a name game thing. So you have to deprogram yourself from all that junk. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's talking about as a Native American, our way of worshiping our Creator, it was more natural. We saw him everywhere in nature. We got signs from heaven through the weather, the animals. I mean, he created the earth as our first church. And our way of communicating with him from heaven on earth. And you just have to listen. And so that's why we don't do very well in a church. We don't see how we can only be able to communicate with God in a church. That we don't get that because the earth was our church.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I can see that. But see, y'all are the Native Americans is the last, what they call it, spiritual people that's in nature. That's pretty much, y'all were the last ones, because they did the same thing to us in Europe. We used to be just like y'all, the pagans, Yeah. We was connected to the spirit world with all the clouds, and everything.
Nature, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah,
there's a long history.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Tanya.
Well,
No, you're fine, Tanya.
And I was just going to say how, everybody's very sensitive. You have all these paranormal groups, and there's always somebody who's a psychic or sensitive. And really, that gift, everybody has that. Everybody has this ability to connect with nature or paranormal or our Creator. And it's what God instilled in everybody to protect themselves from danger. Also, to be sensitive to the spirit world so we can communicate with him. But throughout the years, everybody forgot how to do that. Native Americans hasn't. We've only been civilized less than 150 years. Especially out here in the Pacific Northwest, we're the last of the wild natives, because everybody from the East Coast was more civilized almost 100 years before we were. So, this country is not very old when you think about it. And so we still practice, even though we were forbidden to do it in front of the white people. But it doesn't mean we didn't stop. We just didn't do it in front of them. We did it behind closed doors.
Well, even amongst. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, natives
Sorry,
were very
Tanya.
private. We're very private. And that's why everybody's shocked that we are Native American and also paranormal. And it's because, natives are very private and they won't tell their, exact herbs they use or exact prayers because of that privacy. And it was to protect it because we were punished so severely. My mother was the last generation to speak, we're speaking English and cutting our hair and going to a white church. My mom was the last generation. My grandmother never spoke a word of English. And I am the first generation to change. And like my mom still practiced, when she had her monthly bleed, she couldn't be around the men. And it stopped with me, but I still practice it with my children with, telling them the stories and the history and speaking the language. So really the, spirituality part is still there. We haven't lost that. And I think
Well, they called us heretics and witches. If you know our history in Europe, what did they call y'all? Didn't they call y'all savages? What kind of names did the Catholic Church call y'all?
We were heathens, savage, wild people. But if I told somebody I had an experience that was very spiritual, people would believe that because I'm Native American. But if another person came forward and said, I had
they won't be taking it seriously.
Yeah, you would be considered crazy.
Interesting.
Yes, which is a shame, that's not
that's true, isn't it?
I've seen that, and it kind of, Tanya and everyone else, Wolfman and Darren and everyone else who's listening in Canada, United States, wherever, I've kind of experienced the same thing, and I already kind of alluded to that a lot of other African Americans think that only white people are atheists, and with being an atheist, that implies that you're talking about critical thinking, which means intellectualism. And when you talk about intellectualism, there is, and here's a reverse bias, what you're talking about in the case for African American, well, non-white people, but specifically for people of the African diaspora, which I am.
Yeah.
Because being an atheist is seen as something that more of intellectual people tend to be. Therefore, well, you can't be an atheist. Because the history is so ingrained that only black people, specifically African Americans, always are that foot shuffling, church going, that believer, always going to church, Pentecostal or Baptist. B, only intellectual people could be atheists, and no way in hell is a black man going to be an intellect. So there are several levels going on when people are just taken aback when they find out that I'm African American. Because I with my science fiction novels published, paperbacks on Amazon. What is Wolfman doing? And when they read my blogs, I think some people are surprised to see that I'm African American. And but this is one of the things that is so hard for a lot of African Americans. And I joined this one Black Atheist group on Facebook, and one of the interesting conversations that we had earlier this year, someone said, well, some of us said in this group, we suspect that a lot of black leaders in the United States, like Jesse Jackson and who else, others.
Martin Luther King. Yeah.
Why don't they do voodoo and stuff instead of why do black people? Why don't they go back to the African religions and tribal worship that were from Africa that are so cool? Like, and then just do voodoo on everybody.
Because not every black people is from Africa.
I'm joking.
No.
I'm joking. They should do voodoo on all the politicians.
But that's a good point, and actually, Mike, that kind of helps what I'm coming from. Actually, Mike, how far? Because it is identity politics, all do it. How far are we going to go back? Are we going to? Because I'm African American, should I stop being an atheist and start the paganism?
Damn, you're breaking up a little bit there. Can you repeat that? No, it did. It broke up over here. You were chopping in and out.
Okay, sorry. Is that a little better?
Yeah, well, it's just your connection. There's nothing we can do about it. But if you repeat yourself, we might hear you this time.
I'll be more concise. That's part of what even though you're kind of joking, Wolfman, about why doesn't people go back to doing voodoo. That's speaking as a black atheist, and that's kind of to my point actually. It's almost as if we're saying there's a genetic code for every ethnic and racial group that we're stay in your box because, like what you said, Tanya, a lot of people just automatically accept whatever Native Americans say. Well, because that's how they are, that's how they believe. For African Americans, have you guys noticed this? And this is an American thing. Maybe you guys in Canada noticed it too. And I hate it so much. Almost every time, and even in the Republican Party, every time they want to get somebody to sing the damn national anthem, black. Because this is a soulful moment. We've got to get deep into our soul. We got to get a black person to sing the national anthem. Because it's all part of that seemingly. Well, that's inherent to that group of people that they are like that.
Yeah, because I have labels too as a Native American.
How come there's not?
Okay with labels, actually.
There's some really good Native American.
Sorry,
there's some really good Native American bands that I just don't know why.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And I just don't understand why they're not more mainstream because they're awesome. There's a couple I've heard, and I wish I could remember the name of it band because they had a couple of hit songs, and then they're gone, and they never heard of them again.
Have you heard of that band, A Tribe Called Red?
A Tribe Called? No, I haven't. See,
the Electric Powwow. Oh my God. You would love that. It's like a powwow music, but electric.
Wow. See,
yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, they do. There's some amazing bands that are Native American.
Maybe
I'll check that out.
Well, I think we're gonna do it when you're on the show. We're gonna talk ahead, and I'm gonna find that stuff and use that for the music for the show. That sounds
would be
like
cool.
fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any, but my bass player was Native. It is David Chaboyer. He's Cree, and he lives in Saskatchewan now, so we're not jamming anymore. But that's my bass player. He was and guitar player. He's amazing.
Cool.
But yeah, go ahead, Neil. Sorry, did I cut you off?
You know the theme I'm talking about. Yeah. No, go ahead. I'm still here. The you know that movie Matrix?
Yeah, The Matrix.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, if I would like to have Mike to play that part when he's Morpheus is talking to Neil. you know, about the pill thing, and then he's walking in that crowd. They got two different clips.
Pick the
Because
red pill.
that's what's going on with our society, with religion.
Yes. Yeah, it's
You know?
Yep.
All these people that go to church, they're brainwashed in their the monkey people. Like, you know, I don't see no evil, I don't hear no evil, I don't speak no evil, kind of thing.
I have a pointed question, just real quick. I have a quick question. This is about what is this? The Discord, real quick, and we can go back to more sublime talk. What does it mean on the left margin, with the yellow explanation point bouncing, and then it's on the bottom where it says voice connected and it's bouncing, the explanation mark? What do those mean? What?
Okay.
You see it on your screen? You don't see that?
I don't have that on mine. Hang on.
What does that mean?
We got JP in here too. He's got himself muted. Let's go back here. It says voice connected, and then beside that, okay, that tells you your connection. Is that right at the bottom?
Oh, the left.
Right
I mean, you can't miss it. It's kind of animated, at least what I see. There are two of them. Explanation marks, bright yellow, and they're bouncing, and it's like there's like a halo on the bottom. One at the left and the other at the bottom, right where it says voice connected. You guys don't have that on your screen?
I think that you may be overmodulated. It's distorting.
Is that what that means?
I think so. It means your voice settings are distorting. Yeah. So just turn your levels down somehow on your microphone. I think that's what it is.
I'll try. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Or yeah, Thank you. I'm pretty sure that is. You can find it in settings, or you can do it on your computer, or sometimes with your microphone, whatever. But I'm pretty sure
that's probably what that means.
Either that, or just means that you have a poor connection.
Now she's a Native American.
Yes.
I want to ask her about some stuff about.
You're not going to ask her.
People, because in my